on a pop sheet.
오, 잠시 후 공포. 잠시 후 공포. 잠시 후 공포.
Like, actually relog and see if that fixes my bugs. How'd that work? Fuckers. Alrighty. Trade with gold for flask. Eat the fish. Give a skull, holy springs. Kenny, Mac poison, Minsane, Topmo. Alrighty, ready check is not quite for a pull, but just to confirm that everyone is here and awake. Assignments have been deployed into the RS assignments channel, and we'll go over them in raid warning and verbally here momentarily. All of this stuff remains unchanged. Do a mage buff and do a druid buff. 12 and 1 people missing. Your outside healers are Arixa, Pesta Shaman, and Salt. Arixa and Pesta Shaman, you never come inside. Salt will be going in at 75 and exiting at 50. Your permanent inside healers are Mixarica, Elite Drunk, and Divine Dream. Your outside tank is Does. Initial Misdirects and checks go there. Your ad tank is Face Smasher, Rogues of the Raid, Yelora, and Aravelia. Your inside tank is Maru. Those of you going inside at 75%, i.e. all of the DPS of the raid, do not attack Hellion until misdirects and tricks have gone out. Freedom and spell odds is going to be the responsibility of Holy Strings. Eco Hunter, you're going to be evens. When a target gets soul consumption, make sure they have your Hand of Freedom and then cleanse them when they get to the wall. As a Ret Paladin, you are here for your utility, not your DPS. Holy Strings will do the first Aura Mastery into Pico Hunter, into Mixarica, into Holy Strings. Tank Boss, as the second cutter ends, do your Hymn of Hope. You don't have Aura Mastery. Go, D-Suck. What the fuck? Yeah, you took, why did you take Divine Purpose? You would take those 2 points and put them in the Holy Tree, and that'd be how you get Aura Mastery. It doesn't matter that much. We don't, like, critically need Aura Mastery for this fight, but it's a little weird. Divine Purpose is something you would take for TOGC, not any other raid. Anyways. Alright. Well, we don't need it inside, but it's fine. Anyways, Tal, you'll be doing your Hymn of Hope between 30 and 40%. Arixa, you are outside Devotion Aura, Judge, either Light or Wisdom, whatever you want. Honestly, your Sacred Shield is for Does. Pesta Shaman, you are going to change out your totem for Fire Resistance Totem. Ignore that bit about the Wind Fury totem. Actually, yeah, we'll see. Ignore it for now. All the Shamans drop normal Wrath of Air totem. Rixa, as the only play pod on that side, you are responsible for Bad Fire, or Mastery at your leisure. Innervates Moonsign to Salt at 55%, Utopmo to Mixarica at 55%. Cold Treat, you'll be primary outside Speller. That being said, Moonsign, Utopmo, and Dank Boss. Do not let people sit at the wall. Rogues, we do have a Prot Warrior outside, so you will not need to expose armor. Prot Warrior, please keep up both Commanding Shout and Demoralizing Shout. Make sure you're properly glyphed and spec'd for this encounter. If you have any questions at this time, do let me know. Otherwise, ready check is ideally for Paul. No, so as the Paladin here on this fight, anyone who gets the soul consumption debuff, you are going to be responsible for every other soul consumption. So the very first soul consumption that comes out, the very first soul consumption that comes out, Holy Strings is going to be fucking 1 second, I need some water. Apologies. The very first soul consumption that comes out, Holy Strings, the Ret Paladin, is going to give them a Hand of Freedom. They're going to run to the wall, and then when he visually confirms they're at the wall, he is going to cleanse them. The next soul consumption that comes out, you are going to give them your Hand of Freedom, visually confirm they're at the wall, and then cleanse them. And then it'll go back to Holy Strings, and then back to you, and then, odds, evens, odds, evens. That's your job here, your primary job here. Obviously, some DPS on top of that is nice, but your primary job here is to Hand of Freedom and cleanse soul consumptions in phase 2. Hello. Alright, everyone has come back ready. On the ready check. On pull, Flaskep, Erixa, Aravelia, Dank Boss, Pesta Shaman, Topmo, and Yelora. A slightly longer pull timer for the initial pull timer. Flaskep, Aravelia, Dank Boss. Indeed. Yeah. Get your misdirects and tricks onto Does at this time. No.
5,
Ideally not, at
4,
least.
3,
Does move in.
2,
Gotta be a little quicker than that does. Like, start charging in on your mount at, like, 4 seconds. Don't just, like, stand there. Divine Dream, pick up Moonsign quickly. I'll get the Sanctuary on Moonsign. You lower to the wall. Meteor, Meteor. And Rep Paladin, you didn't move for the Meteor? Hello? Normal Mechanic, please move for the Meteor. You taught me about as Pico Hunter and the Taoism.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor, Meteor, run through. You taught me out of the wall. Watch the fire there, you taught me. I'll tail up. Globals for Hellion, whatever you're doing, globals for Hellion. Stop casting Blizzard. Dink buff all. Now when right clicks, hand off the mouse. Do not attack Hellion until Mr. X and Chicks have gone out. Going in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Follow me in. Moonsight to assault. Yeah, it's gonna be a little awkward, but I'll do it. This will be ours. Yes, you lower out of the wall. Raid, we are rotating with these balls. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Hold straight to the wall. He can cleanse himself at the very least and then turn around and blink back. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Chrono out of the wall. Dank boss, hello? You fucking brain dead? Unfortunate. Yes, Tal, please, your Hymn of Hope since Dank boss is dead. Chrono out of the wall. Beware the shadows. 4%, 10 seconds to transition. 2%. Push boss. Cold treat to the wall. Everyone else get it. Listen, balling here. Outside be healing. Outside be healing. Moonsign as you can. Badara's dead. Shadow Priest in group 1.
Slow DPS.
Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Divine to the wall. Warlock the wall. Cleanse Warlock at the wall outside. Meteor, 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 Meteor. Zerika to the wall.
More DPS.
Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
You taught my wall if you haven't done so already. Outside, add priority. But do not kill yourself on those odds. Place strings to the wall. Outside, gentle on Hellion, auto attack only. Meteor, Meteor. Outside, add priority, but do not kill yourself on those odds.
Hard DPS.
Outside adds only, do not touch Hellion at all. Outside adds only, do not touch Hellion at all.
경로에서 빠지세요. 밖으로 뛰세요.
Gabe Skull to the wall. Outside adds only, do not touch Hellion at all. Inside, pick up the
More
damage.
DPS.
Outside still adds only. Do not touch Hellion at all. That's the Shaman. Bleed Junk. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Yep. DPS is normal, all realms. Outside cleanup odds and
More
then push
DPS.
boss. Outside odds priority. Play strings wall. Pop cheap wall. Not available 1 minute. Melee the boss in between your casts. You'll get a good chunk of mana back. Beware the shadows. Maxarika, your DSAC. It's called on Divine Wall.
More DPS.
Outside add priority, but do not kill yourself on those odds. Outside add priority, but do not kill yourself on those odds. Elite Junk Wall.
Hard DPS.
Outside do not touch boss at all. Outside do not touch Hellion at all.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Outside odds only, do not touch Hellion. Dank boss wall.
More DPS.
Outside still not touching Hellion. Dank boss dispersion and come inside. Awkward, but I need to balance corp. Meteor, melee the boss. You'll get mana. Yes. Clear the shadows. DPS is normal, but outside add priority. Arixa wall. Pico Hunter. Pico Hunter, you need to run towards the tail. You are gonna die. Please
Slow
refer to the
DPS.
pictures we have in Discord. Outside pump. Wait, outside. Why is outside somebody done? What just happened? Cold Street, why are you done? I see. Try to push Hellion. All globals for Hellion and get off ads. Ignore Hellion.
Outside is
Probably can't quite make it. Yeah, wipe it up. Yep. Alright, well, almost there on first pull with like a
More
scuffed initial
DPS.
pull.
Slow
Outside's done.
DPS.
So Pico Paladin, take a moment to refer to the general of Discord. 1 moment. No, release and run. So Pico, we have an entire channel dedicated to infographics on the Pilot Cutter. When you got the debuff, you ran straight out. You cannot do that. I'm not sure if you've been on Heroic before inside. But you need to run towards the tail without crossing the tail ball. I see. So the only difference on Heroic for you is that you have like the Dispel job and also the Cutters, there are 2 of them. So it comes out in like an X or like a cross. Again, there's a lot of visual aids there. It'll show you what to do, and also just like you can kind of like intuitively understand that the balls are rotating, and if you run towards the face, the front ball is going to catch you and kill you. Anyways, get back at buffed. Yeah. No. Give me a moment on that. Drink. Do you need to adjust that? One moment. This would have been just the first two Living Infernos. Denk Boss, after you do your Mind Seer and Fade, you should be doing single target damage on the Living Inferno. Until it's done. As for the first two Living Embers... Whatever, it's
I
all
can
fine.
link Thrall if you want.
No, it's okay. Cold Treat. At 50%, I'm going to have you stay inside to balance corporeality. So again, all range DPS, if there is a Living Inferno up, you must be attacking the Living Inferno. There's nothing more important than attacking the... Actually, okay, that's fine. Face Smasher, throw your Vigilance on someone. Everyone has come back ready on the ready check. All timer is deploy. Okay, everyone stay alive, do your jobs, and the boss will die. So it does start running in, like, right now. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's fine. You don't have to dismount. Face into him, and then Icy Touch once he, like, dismounts you. But this is fine. Like, minimal movement on the boss, and much better positioning than our first time around. I know out of the wall, onto the cleanse. No one else needs to worry about it. Running through is a risky proposition. Meteor, meteor.
피하세요.
You did die. Divine, Battle Resurrexa, Group 5. Rexa, come up and Denk, spell yourself. Rexa, just melee the boss. Wisdom yourself as well.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor. We are a little behind target on Hallion. Do your mistricks, do your tricks, and single target Hallion. We'll clean up ads afterwards. Rexa to the wall.
피하세요.
Touch the fire. Do slightly, but not horrible fires. Looking for globals on Hallion. Globals for Hallion is the call. Globals for Hallion. Well, up to the wall. Boomies, you're going to be primary dispelling since I'm going to have the mage inside. No one right clicks. No one right clicks. Clean up the ads. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Follow me in. Do not attack Hellion yet. Wait, Mr. X and Tricks for like 1 second. Mr. Warrior. Just like 1 second. Okay. Threat is established. These will be our balls. Assault to the wall. Begin a slow rotation with these balls. Beware the shadows. Spike your aura mastery.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Pico, you are next on the spells, and also... Denk boss to the wall, give him a hand of freedom. Pico. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Healer out of the wall. Raid very briefly, auto attack only on Hallion. Pull non-demonology pets. Where is the... There it is. Play strings. DPS as you normally would. May call for a stop. Beware the
경로에서
shadows.
빠지세요.
Stop on boss. Pull pets. Stop on boss. Outside be healing 1%.
밖으로
Push
뛰세요.
boss. Give a skull to the wall. Everyone else get out that doesn't belong here immediately. Outside be healing. Transition.
Slow DPS.
Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Pico Hunter and Warlock. Umi's cleanse Warlock at the wall. Meteor. Outside add priority, but do not kill yourself on those odds. Back
More
poison to the
DPS.
wall. Beware the shadows.
경로에서
Hunter to the
빠지세요.
wall. DPS is normal all realms. Meteor. Pass the shaman.
DPS.
Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요. 밖으로 뛰세요.
Give a skull to the wall. You don't have to run around those. Cleanse them at the wall. Normal DPS all realms. Power to the wall. Holy strings.
More DPS.
Beware the shadows. Meteor.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Hard DPS.
Outside, inside heroism, outside DPS adds only. Elite Trunk heroism. Outside odds only. But do not kill yourself on those odds outside. Do not touch Hellion.
More
Yeah.
DPS.
Outside
경로에서
still adds
빠지세요.
only. You tap more as you can. Butters or Holy Paladin. Pico Hunter to the wall. Strike. Never mind. Salt to the wall. Yep. Holy Strings and Pico Hunter help heal. Use your procs for healing. Outside, Elite Trunk wall.
Slow DPS.
Cold Street, tentatively head outside when you get the chance.
경로에서
It's now,
빠지세요.
actually. Cold Street to the wall. Cold Street to the wall. Unknown. Moonslane if you have it, better as Holy Paladin. Elite Trunk to the wall again.
More DPS.
Outside cleanup odds. Don't kill yourself on those odds, but outside cleanup odds. Don't hit Hellion right now outside. No me at a wall. Outside clean up all those embers and the Inferno without killing yourselves. Spell the Nomiata at the wall. Boomies. Big. Purple though. Outside you can heroism. Elora wall, Karnawa
More
wall.
DPS.
Beware the shadows. Pico Hunter bubble and give me your hand of sacrifice.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Globals for Hellion, ignore the odds.
Hard
Globals for
DPS.
Hellion. Globals for Hellion. No matter what, globals for Hellion. Just stay, don't cleanse him, don't cleanse him. Okay, good. Good recovery. Good kill. Good healing, divine, thank you. And elite. Recovering from a dead holy paladin with effect corp is if you don't need any of this loot, DKP is done. I will be forming a second Ruby Sanctum in about 5 minutes on Morona. Um, one sec. Um, um, just for clarity, bidding is functioned as you'll see an item go out in the raid warning. You'll hear me announce that like Baby Spice is out for bid. You'd whisper me a number up to available DKP. If you are the highest number, you will win the item. If you're not the highest number, you will not win the item. Bidding does not cost you any DKP, only winning the item costs you DKP. That being said, we'll move on to bidding Phase Shifters Bracers. Place your bid for Phase Shifters Bracers.